folks, we are happy to welcome Gaby and Mark. They've been working hard to put together a special show for the time in the world today. And I'm so glad you're all here. So listen with both ears. I've already heard some of what they have to offer. It's wonderful.
Not that part.
All right, folks, take it away. Gaby, Gabriella, Mark, Malachi, is that right? Mark, Malachi.
Malachi, that's correct.
All right.
Well, welcome everyone, and thank you very much for coming tonight. My name's Gabriella and this is
I'm Mark Malachi.
We've been singing together for many years, and it's always a great joy to do a concert. This one had a very special feeling to it because of what's been going on in the world lately, and we are both very close to that part of the world in our hearts. So, I just want to thank you all for being here, and let's keep our energies focused in the light for everyone who is in pain and suffering during this time. And as that song we were hearing at the edge, we have to we will make it. Keeping that determination and light, that's what I'm feeling these days. So, can y'all hear me okay when I speak? It's not too quiet?
I'd say you're good.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to just start with this song that we wrote together years ago, just to open the door to our concert.
Open the door, open the door, open the door to magnificence.
Allow your life,
allow your time
to express
the truth of your soul. Spread your wings, spread your wings, enter the room of angels.
Spread your life
to the sky, enter the realm of peace. Turn the light, turn the light, filling every corner of the earth with your bounteous love. Open the door, open the door, open the door to magnificence.
Allow your life,
allow your time to express the truth of your soul.
Of your soul,
of your soul, of your soul.
Magnificent.
All right, so this this is my. We felt as we were doing this concert that we asked Ruthie, "What should we call it?" And she said, and Ruthie said, our dear Ruthie, said, leaning into the feminine. That like we need that now, and it turned out like so many of these songs had that quality of Mehera, Baba's beloved, and of some other aspects of female energy that you'll see in the Jewish tradition and in other songs that we're going to sing. So this is my Mehera song. Many of you have heard it, but I can't tell the story too many times that I was at a music festival. I was a young, just brand new Baba lover, but I kept feeling somebody had passed away, and I kept running to the telephones because there was no cell phones in those days, and nothing, no news, nothing. So when I got home, 3 days later, I found out that Mehera had gone to Baba. And as soon as I realized, somebody told me on the phone, and I hung up, and then I just instantly felt her in my room with me saying these words that start the song. And it was like, sit down at the piano. She said, sit down at the piano, and then she gave me those words. So that's how this song came to be. And the first part of it is her words, and then the second part is my response to her. You said, be still, cast your spirit low, allow the time to flow. Don't reach for diamonds in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Turn inside. Mehera, we are gliding on your wings. Mehera, we are flying through the sky. Still you await the ones who call, the ones in need, the ones who fall. Then you arise and take us with you. Then you arise and take us with you to the Mehera, so much love is in your heart. Mehera, though you long to join your Lord, still you await the ones who plead, the ones in struggle, the ones in sea. Then you arise and take us with you. Then you arise and take us with you to the beloved. Let's just take
Yeah,
a,
Baba. Beautiful.
let's just take a second. Let's take a moment of silence there, hey? Jai Baba. Yeah, I feel like Mehera is wrapping herself around those people who are suffering right now, the hostages and the families and the people in Gaza, all the people suffering in the Middle East and all over the world. I feel her love just pouring like honey over them. Jai Baba. So this next song is one of Mark's, one of my very favorites of Mark's. Beautiful song it is.
I will be yours when I know you'll be mine. When my heart opens wide to reveal the fear inside. I will be yours when the chill leaves the air, when my tears have run dry and my hopes are all high. I will know the moment when my soul feels that it's safe. I will see a current of love free from your face.
I will be yours when I feel my heart fall, when my will is too weak and surrenders complete.
I will be yours when I see my soul soar, when there's nowhere to hide, no excuses I can find. I will know the moment when my soul feels that it's safe. I will see a current of love stream from your face. I will be yours when my doubt takes a rest, when my questions subside and my heart is my guide, when confusion's replaced and sadness erased. I will be yours and you will be
Lovely. Wow.
It's sort of like Ishtiyaki, right?
Yes. Mhm.
This is a song that I wrote when I was serving as the chazan of a Jewish congregation in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And I wanted to bring it out because this is one of the few places where in the traditional Jewish liturgy, God is referred to in the female form. And so the name of this song is She is a Tree of Life, because in all congregations all over the United States and many other places around the world, it's usually translated as it is a tree of life, or some masculine form. And I just wanted it to be emphasize that God is beyond gender. So this is, she is a tree of life. My child, if thou wilt receive me, and hide my secrets within thee, and listen for the wisdom, and apply thy heart to understanding, if you cry out for the knowledge, and lift up your voice for truth, if you seek her like silver, and search for her like hidden treasure. She is a tree of life to those who hold on fast. She is a tree of life. Her love will always last. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace, and all her supporters are happy.
It's Chaim lama chazikim ba v'tomcheha me'usha deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom.
V'chol netivoteha My child, you are the future. May the truth ever live within you. May it guide all your actions and lead you to great acts of giving. The secret is very simple. The key to it all is love. May love overflow within you, that you may serve your Creator. She is a tree of life to those who hold on fast. She is a tree of life. Her love will always last. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace, and all of her supporters are happy.
It's Chaim lemachazikim ba v'tomcheha me'usha deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom.
V'chol netivoteha shalom. V'chol netivoteha
Wow, that's a beautiful song. Wow. Mark, what is a chazan? Can you tell us?
It's often, the English word most often used is cantor. It's the person who chants the liturgy. The rabbi will, in the Reform Jewish movement, the rabbi will read the prayer or read the English, and the cantor or chazan will chant the prayer in Hebrew.
Lovely, beautiful. We're getting nice comments.
Oh, thanks.
We'll save them.
Well, this song, I'm very happy to have been able to collaborate with Gareth Calloway on a number of his beautiful poems. He wrote these poems and asked me to put music to them. This one is called Dream Wedding. Not a lot to say except that I think it really expresses the longing that of the beloved, the lover for the beloved. Through 1,000 years, I've loved him more and more. Now his fresh white rose is all I'm breathing for.
On a breathless trail, my nose for grossness lost in these blazing scents, I burn to reach his core.
Just to think of him unlocks our love's perfume, makes the pure light clear, and tunes me to the score.
Now the dried up churchyard tree shall spring to life. This is love, he beams which nothing can ignore. All the power from this ring I hold in hand, through the fine torn veil, my eyes are burned the more.
Now this feed, this peeling kiss, this heaven's fire, and let love's fine essence linger evermore.
Through 1,000 years, I've loved him more and more. Now his fresh white rose is all I'm breathing for.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Garrett's poetry, he's also a great musician himself and has done a lot of things. You can look him up online. And we put up the seven, at some point, he beautiful poems about the 7 planes that he had me put to music to it. That's up online as well. It's very esoteric, very, very, very beautiful, his writing. Okay.
And now we're going to do another song I wrote when I was chazan in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I took a quote from Isaiah And we're going to sing it in Hebrew and English, but I thought since it was Santa Fe, I would translate it into Spanish. So we're going to do this quote in Hebrew, English, and then in Spanish.
And these words, I feel, are especially useful for this time we're in.
הנה אל ישועתי, אבטח ולא אפחד, אל ישועתי, אבטח ולא אפחד, כי עזי וזמרתיה, אדוני ויהי לי לשוע. הנה אל ישועתי, אבטח ולא אפחד, אל ישועתי, אבטח ולא אפחד, כי עזי וזמרתיה, אדוני ויהי לי לשוע. Behold, God is my sustenance. I will trust and not be afraid. God is my sustenance. I will trust and not be afraid. The Lord is my strength and my song to the world. I will sing to the one who feeds me. Mira, Dios es mi sustento. Confiaré y no temeré. Dios es mi sustento. Confiaré y no temeré. El Señor es mi poder y mi canción al mundo. Cantaré al que me sustenta. הנה אל ישועתי, אבטח ולא אפחד, אל ישועתי, אבטח ולא אפחד, כי עזי וזמרתיה, אדוני ויהי לי לשוע. Behold, God is my sustenance. I will trust and not be afraid. God is my sustenance. I will trust and not be afraid. The Lord is my strength and my song to the world. I will sing to the one who feeds me. I will sing to the one who feeds me. I will sing to the one who feeds me.
Wow. Mhm. Marvelous, wonderful. Hmm.
Great to see you all here. I'm seeing such beautiful people's faces, names, wonderful friends of all over the place. Oren singing, playing with his tambourine. Amita, who's singing with every Hebrew word, and many, many other fantastic, beautiful people. Jennifer made it. Oh, that's great. I didn't recognize you with your glasses on. So anyway, I can't see too well because you're way up on the piano, but I am very happy that you guys all made it.
Yeah, and you all look beautiful, and I can't see you because I have to take off my glasses to read my music.
But we all basically get the idea. Cindy, hey. And David Silverman.
There's a lovely quote here for that one that I want to read, and Amita Harmon, and he or she says, "I love that one. I have sung the Hebrew and English at many Havdalah, end of Shabbat ceremonies." Thank you, Mark, she says.
And I used to do that for all our Havdalah services, Amita, and on the guitar, in case you care.
In the earlier
deeply.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to do another one of Mark's songs, Asking, which is
Are we
from...
doing Make My Eyes Soft?
Oh, we're skipping mine. I skipped my song. Oh,
We will be doing that, but
Okay.
first...
Yeah, you can introduce my song, and I'll introduce yours.
First, we're going to do a wonderful song that Gabriella wrote called Make My Eyes Soft. And it's beautiful, and just experience it. Dear one, Lord of my spirit, life of my loins, heart and mind, I implore you, oh, restore me. Leave no stone unturned. In this my resurrection, my return to you, oh my soul.
Of your love.
Dearest friend, friend of all friends, friend to animal, stone, and spark, help me love your creation, every single fragment. Of your glorious creation, oh divine.
Gabriella, can you please do that one I love about she who humbly received him?
Can you wait till at the end? We'll do
Yeah,
it.
I can wait.
You want to do it now, Mark, so we can end with the one we
Okay.
wanted to? Yeah. We're going to change it up a bit because we do want to end
Oh,
with this
yeah, no.
other song. And so we'll put in, we sort of thought you might ask for that, Rosie. So we'll do that now. It's called How Lucky She Was. It's another Rumi. And I think we wrote this one together. It's been a while. I forget. And we did feel just a few more songs actually after this, but we did feel like we wanted to end kind of, it was a sort of a completion when we had set the last song. So this is good that we'll do the encore in advance. It's perfect, Rosalie, perfect.
Here are some nice comments. Elizabeth says, beautiful close harmonies, Pam says beautiful, and Amita says make my eyes soft is one of my faves.
Uh,
With every breath, the sound of love surrounds us, and we are bound for the depths of space. We've been in orbit before, we know the angels there. Oh, Master, let us go again to that place.
His face once split the moon into the sight of him she can't endure. Yet how lucky she was, she who humbly received him. Look into your heart and see the splitting moon in each beat. Having known the vision, how can we
Return to the dream. We are beyond that place. We've a home, it is glory. Different from this dusty world, a substance pure. What kind of place is this, you ask? We've come down soon, we'll return there. A new happiness befriends us as we work at offering our lives.
His face once split the moon into the sight of him she can't endure. Yet how lucky she was, she who humbly received him. Look into your heart and see the splitting moon in each beat. Having known the vision, how can we return to the dream?
When the wave of Am I Not struck, it wrecked the body's ship. When the ship wrecks once more, will be union. Man is like a bird of sea, emerged from the ocean of the soul. Earth is not a final rest for a bird born of that sea.
His face once split the moon into the sight of him she can't endure. Yet how lucky she was, she who humbly received him. Look into your heart and see the splitting moon in each beat. Having known the vision, how can we return to the dream?
We are the pearls of that ocean. We live within it. And if it were not the case, why the waves? This is the time of union, the time of eternal beauty. It is the time of luck and kindness. It is
The ocean of purity. His face once split the moon into the sight of him she can't endure. Yet how lucky she was, she who humbly received him. Look into your heart and see the splitting moon in each beat.
Having known the vision, how can we return to the dream?
Oh, Baba. Everyone.
Do you want to say anything about it? It was like you always say about Mehera.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh.
Lord.
Rosalie
Beautiful.
always says that this reminds her of Mehera.
Mhm.
The way she
Yeah.
humbly received him, you know. His face won't split the moon too. This
Wow.
side of she can't endure. I mean, it's the beauty of God. So I've been reading the Bhagavad Gita lately, and it's like, you know, no one could handle. I mean, Arjun couldn't handle
Yeah.
the beauty of God. Okay, so where were we?
Elizabeth is asking about, you say, how can we return to the dream, right?
Yes,
The
the
dream.
Having seen what?
Vision.
The vision of God,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or of yeah. That's simply.
You can't go back to illusion once you've been awakened.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting comment from Oren Rosenthal. He says, playing along to that makes me aware what an interesting song that is musically. Bravo.
Thank you.
And Pam says, a while ago, she said, what a dreamy piano. Yeah, lovely piano, so dreamy. And Kathy says, you take us with you with your songs. Kathy Alberter.
So wonderful that you're reading those now. So there's a
I-
real
I-
back and forth.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
think that's what we need, right?
That's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're going to share another Rumi poem.
This ends up being a Rumi concert. Okay.
This one is called Asking. All day I think about it, then at night I say it. Where did I come from, and where am I to go?
My soul is from elsewhere. Of this I am sure, and it's my intention to end up there.
Who hears my voice?
Who says these words
With my mouth? Who looks out from these eyes? I cannot stop the asking. This drunkenness began in some other tavern, and when I return there, I'll be completely sober.
Meanwhile, I'm like a bird from some other country, trying to build my nest in a foreign tree.
Who hears my voice? Who says these words with my mouth? Who looks out from these eyes? I cannot stop the asking.
If I could sip. Go ahead.
an answer.
I would break out from this prison. Whomever brought me to this place will have to escort me home.
Who hears my voice? Who says these words with my mouth? Who looks out from these eyes? I cannot stop the asking these funny little words. I don't know from where they come, and when I'm through with saying them, I hardly speak at all.
Oh my. Wow.
Great
Bravo.
song. And I like the chord you ended on, Mark. That was interesting.
D minor sixth, if you care.
He cares deeply.
It's a wonderful D minor sixth chord, and it's actually a D minor and it's a minor sixth. It has a special vibration to it.
Well, Patsy,
It certainly did.
she would know that, of course. Okay, guys, so now we're moving on. I'm going to skip the next one because I can't do it too much.
Okay.
We're going to go to,
I've got a couple comments.
is right around the bend. Oh, did you want to say something, Betty?
I like what we have some nice comments. Amita says, such gorgeous playing and singing and being, such balm for the soul. You should be on all the major networks. Yeah. And Elizabeth says, gorgeous asking. And Diana says, what lovely and intimate songs and so soothing. And Rebecca says, beautiful, so wonderful to hear that song again. She was talking about the previous one. Brings back wonderful memories. Thank you. All
Is
right.
that Rebecca Sugg?
Yes.
Oh, Rebecca, you've been there all along? As usual, she's a Libra. She just blends into she's got this beautiful, balanced. I see you now. Right there you are in the middle.
Where?
Right there in the
Okay,
middle.
I've got it.
Oh, hi Rebecca. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for being with us.
Let's see. I think you're muted, Becca. You're not though, but I don't know why we're not. There. Oh, well.
And then we will make it. I just need.
Okay.
Maybe after we could have more conversation. Yeah, I don't know
Yes,
what.
that would be great.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
This is an important time to connect to each other. So miracles can happen. This is one of Mark's songs. We need miracles like we've never needed them before. And Hanukkah is right around the bend. So this is Mark's Hanukkah song. We thought we'd sing with you.
And one of the wonderful essences of Hanukkah is miracles. So that's what inspired me to write this song.
Boy, do we need one.
Miracles are always available. In fact, the name of this song is Miracles Can Happen. There are times we feel outnumbered, but in our hearts we know there's truth. So we fight for what we believe in, because we cannot lose.
When the light of spirit illumines heart and mind, we burn with fiery purpose, and what we seek we shall find.
Yes, miracles can happen. They happen every day, beginning with the sunrise that sends the night away. Miracles can happen. Just trust the power unseen and hold on to your vision, 'cause it all starts with a dream. See the candles burning, they remind us of that spark. that ignites our passion to enlighten what is dark.
Although the flames are wavering, they never lose their might. Remember not to give up hope and to celebrate the light.
Yes, miracles can happen. They happen every day, beginning with the sunrise that sends the night away. Miracles can happen. Just trust the power unseen and hold on to your vision, 'cause it all starts with a dream.
Oh,
So now we're gonna go back to the okay, so the other song which we wanted to do before our final song.
I have to tell you, your friend Oren was so enthusiastic. You'll see. I hope you'll see. He was just playing along with both hands and
Thanks for participating, Oren. It's awesome to have you play.
Oren is more than a friend.
He's actually a brother.
That's my bro in Austin.
oh, wow.
So we're gonna do two more. This one before we complete is called The Pearl, and it's a poem by Bao Kulturi. And Bao was one of Baba's very close disciples, who Baba asked him to write poetry. Well, he told him to write poetry, because Bao said, I am a lawyer, I do not write poetry. And Baba says, yes, you do now. And so Bao started to write these poems. And after a lot of work, Baba got him to learn the ghazal form, which is, you'll hear in this song, it is the lover speaking to God, and then at the very end, God speaks to the lover. And I'll just say that I had a really great chance to know Bao deeply as a real friend and guide to me, as do many of the people on the screen. Loved him very much, and we miss him very much. Jai Bao.
Can I just go back to for a minute? Oren says, I ate heavy, talking about being your brother. I didn't want to let that go.
That's good, Oren. I misplaced my pearl in the dark of night and forgot where I lost it. Now I have been searching for ages on end. What a fool I am. What a fool I am. I have come to realize that I will not find it without your lamp of love, without your lamp of love, of love. Oh, Mehera, you must forgive me for becoming irritated when you disturb me shake this age-old habit of sleeping. It is natural for me to become irritated when disturbed. But what restlessness you have given me in your love, beloved. Now I cannot sleep, nor can I stay awake, for I suffer from the pain of longing for you. The pain of longing for you. I misplaced my pearl in the dark of night and forgot where I lost it. Now I have been searching for ages on end. What a fool I am. What a fool I am. I have come to realize that I will not find it without your lamp of love, without your lamp of love. I am sorry, oh beloved, you told me to forget everything, and what did I do in my effort to forget? I remembered everything and so lost sight of you, and so lost sight of you. Oh, thou do not imagine it is easy to forget everything, for this is not a task for the intellect. Let love for the beloved do this for you. Then you needn't trouble yourself to forget. Oh, thou do not imagine it is easy to forget everything, for this is not the task for the intellect. Let love for the beloved do this for you. Then you needn't trouble yourself to
Lovely harmonies.
Beautiful. Dear Val, glad you brought him along.
And really that the words in this, so clever, so brilliant, so true, like all a little humorous almost, right? You don't have to, you don't have to trouble yourself to forget. Just remember me. All right, we're going to close with this song, and I just wanted to say that people may want to stick around and talk a bit. It's great. Betty's been open to holding the room open a little bit longer. And I want to offer, I'm ready to offer, if people want, anyone who wants to stay for this, after we've finished our closing, I have 5 poems I've written since the beginning of the war. And last night I felt inspired to put them together into like one packet and ready to go. And I felt like, you know what, it's time. I need to share these. So I'm available to read those to you guys if you want. If not, I'll be putting them up online. Don't worry, you can get them another time. But I just thought I'd offer that. Maybe I'll do one, maybe I'll two, or whatever it feels like right to you guys. But this concert has a certain feel, and I didn't want in any way to interfere with that. So thank you for coming. Is there anything? We just love you all.
Yeah, I was just feeling those exact words. We love you all.
Here's what folks are saying. David Silverman says, beautiful harmony, musical notes. Jennifer Klein, beautiful, thank you. A. Elizabeth, love the bounty guzzle. Jennifer says, love you. And yeah, Cynthia Levine, that was lovely, such a gift.
Yeah.
Wonderful, yeah. And like I say, I'll save all of these. I think I've got Kathy Alberta says, a beautiful truth, your lamp of love. Yeah, so happy audience.
Violence is a heart full of fear, a smog that makes our eyes tear, a blindness of the soul. And I wonder in the darkness, will we reach a point of wholeness? I'm confident that we will make it. We'll learn to love, you'll see. We will make it. We'll see the dawn of peace.
Sometimes I think we're just confused when we choose the things we choose. We forget we are a team. We can love one another like we're sisters and we're brothers. Give us a chance and we will make it. We'll learn
To love, you'll see. I'm telling you that we will make it. We'll see the dawn of peace. These times, we're seeing what we're made of, seeing what we're afraid of, and that we won't give up. And it hurts to see the sadness, and I pray to end this madness. I'm confident that we will make it. We'll learn to love, you'll see. I'm telling you that we will make it. We'll see the dawn of peace. I'm telling you that we will make it. We'll learn to love, you'll see. We will make it. We'll see the dawn of peace. We'll see the dawn of peace.
Wonderful, wonderful. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai.
Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai.
Did you hear my third harmony with that?
Did you hear Pam?
I was singing the third harmony with you guys.
Oh. I can't let's see them better. We're going to bring you down so we can see you better. Because you're on the piano right now. Now you're on the piano keys. That's even better. Now we can see you. Yeah.
So folks, if you want to share, please feel free. You can tell them in person now that you've said lovely things here.
But not just about us, obviously. This is if there's anything people want a prayer they want to put up, or thoughts or feelings during this time. I mean, when me and Mark were practicing, and we get into some of our ego things between each other about why did you sing it this way, and then I'd suddenly go, just forget. What are we singing this for? It doesn't matter. We're not that important right now, right? And it was really good to put things in context. So I think about a lot these days. I'm sure you do too.
David Silverman says, from your lips to God's ears. And Diana says, what a great anthem for the peace workers. Indeed. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Wonderful time for it. Yeah.
Mark and Gabriella, that was superb. I off and on got cold chills while I was listening. I mean, it was so touching at a soul level, and it was really incredibly beautiful. And your blending of voices and music, I mean, it was really amazing. It was a fantastic concert. I mean, it was more than a concert. It was, and you could feel the love. I mean, it was just oozing. It's really, really spectacular.
And by the way, Carol Werner has been sitting here in my kitchen behind us. I don't know if you can see her. Here, let's see. Turn it towards.
Where is she? I was saying, Carol, why aren't you there? And there she is. Hi, Carol.
Special Heidi Oren. Lots of love to each of you dears. Jay Baba.
That's part of it. Was we had her back, her love, behind us.
Absolutely.
Wow. That was special.
I was thinking of that song about his face once split the moon into the one we did as the early encore about how humbly she received him. That it seems to me right now, I don't quite have this thought all worked out, but receiving, there's so much that's difficult to receive right now in the world. And yet we have to humbly receive it anyway, whether we like it or not. That's what's going on. We're here. Or something like that. And also just that through, I was thinking that with Carol's listening, the way she listens, that is receiving. And when she receives, it's a gift. So, that's just, it's sort of a mix of some various thoughts there. But, because this is the female side of God, there's, receiving is a very important way to give right now.
And actually, that's like a way of embracing. When you're receiving, it's like an embrace, which is like full acceptance of the totality of who you are.
I mean, that was on all this time. It didn't bing the whole time. That was good. The phone, I'm going to turn it off.
It waited.
Oh, Cynthia has a comment. Let's see. Cynthia Drake says, well, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to mess up this conversation. Just keep going.
Oh, it's okay. You can read it. It's part of the conversation.
That's what she's doing. You and Mark presented a lovely concert tonight. I especially loved hearing you sing in Hebrew. She is a tree of life. So poignant. Tonight before I sleep, I will repeat the lyric, God is my sustenance. I will trust and not be afraid.
Absolutely.
Thank you for this thoughtful music, love, Cynthia. So much for that. They went with fun.
The piano was just agreeing with us.
All right. Well, anybody else want to say anything? Amita, you're always, she's a rabbi, so we got to hear something from Amita.
No, tonight I'm not being a rabbi, and I just I love every single song. And as I wrote, you have such beautiful kavanah, which means intention. in your singing. It's like you're not, as someone said, you're clearly not just singing. It's like you're praying, you're spreading good energy, and it's just to like your live this is live, even though it's on Zoom. It's like to be with you live. I mean, I have all of these songs, most of them I have on CDs and I've heard them many times, but like to be with you today live, still your voices are gorgeous together, your energy, the piano playing, it's like, and being in your beautiful home, Gabriella, like it's beautiful, the energy of your home.
Did you see the tree of life behind
I
us?
do see it. I do.
And we have a kitten. We'll have to bring my new kitten out at the very end. 'Cause you guys gotta see my kitten. But she started climbing up that tree. It was just disastrous. So I had to put her in the back. She climbed up the tree of life. What could how could how could you stop her from that? Anyone else? David, do you want to say anything? David is a deep thinker. He has much to say usually.
It made me think.
Just a big hug for everybody. Thank you. What a beautiful way to bring us all together during this time of suffering for so many. Personally, it gave me a little relief from, the news and listening to this and that.
Well said. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful.
And it's so nice to see you, David Silverman. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
I always miss your beautiful piano playing. So I'll never forget your piano playing. So it's nice that you're here.
I kind of miss it too. I haven't been playing too much recently. I've been thinking that music is a better way to bring people together than words and intellect. Of course, I worship logic and the mind and the intellect instead of Baba, but I think music is definitely another step in the ladder for me. We certainly need that kind of unity in the world today.
You gotta stop watching news, David.
Huh?
Who's the last person that said something?
I was just
Thank you.
Gabriella. Jay Bob, that's Carol Gunn.
Carol's you
Carol, you're
got
muted.
muted again. Yeah.
A little technical support there.
I get to see John, so that's a nice thing.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, say something.
Oh, okay.
You're on.
Thank you for the lovely concert. I'm so happy I could hear it. And it was very uplifting, as many people said. Jai Mehera Baba.
She's so uplifted, she got 2 inches taller.
I want to see that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Last night I went to sleep at 4:30 in the morning, so I'm very tired. It's only 8:15, and this is the perfect thing to go to sleep with. And I am not going to look at any more news or social media. This is my good night. I'm brushing my teeth and getting into bed. I'm
Lila
you like
Tolamita.
Gabi. You
Sounds
should.
good. Sounds good. I think maybe that poetry is for another time. I've got those poems, but maybe we can make a little program later about that.
Oh, would you like? Okay.
Yeah, I just the poems were so they're poetry. Like they hopefully do uplift at the same time but they're intense. And
They're
intense. They're most intense. So I thought, well, I wasn't sure if I should put them out, but I really think I should. I think it will help people. And if it doesn't, they don't have to look away. They don't have to read it. But anyway, so it just hit me like last night, sort of from Bob. It was an order. Let us say Baba told me it's time to share the poems. So I'm ready, available to do that in whatever format that appears.
Well, Baba Zoom is right here for you. We could let's look at the calendar, Gabby. You want to do that after?
Sure.
If you'd like to do it that way, maybe you have another way to put.
No, I agree with what David said. I think music, we should start with music right now because those are more words, and although they're poetic words, they're still words. Hey, Ruthie, did you want to say anything? Ruthie? Oh, she's just.
Yeah, but my husband's calling me for dinner. He's got some ideas.
What?
Just fantastic. And thank you. I needed my soul healed. And that's what happened. So I love you both. And thank you so much. Jai Baba.
Thank you.
Jai Baba.
And Corey's there too.
Jai Baba, Gabby, it's Marilyn.
Marilyn.
It was wonderful, your concert, the two of you, beautiful. So glad you did this tonight. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Marilyn's
you
in
can
Florida.
hear me?
Yeah. Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I want to tell folks you're in Florida with her 94-year-old mother. She's
Oh God. Anyway, so it was so beautiful, and oh my gosh, I think you're sending out a lot of love and light and all this beautiful healing energy, and it's so profound, and I think we're all quite grateful to you both. And as you harmonize, it's just really magnificent. I love to hear you both so much. Thank you. Thank you. Love you guys. And I look forward to hearing your poetry. Are you going to read anything tonight?
Well, we were just discussing whether it would be appropriate. If people were interested, I would do a couple, but if not, we'll do it another day. We'll make a time for it.
Well, I'm in.
That would be great.
I'd
love to hear it.
Whatever you feel is appropriate, Gabby.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, if people want to end with the music and say goodnight, then no offense taken. But I'll just read a couple. I'll start from one, and then we'll just go to the next one, and each time I'll check.
Does it look like Rebecca? Were you wanting to say something? It looked like, oopsie. Oh, we had this mic problem with you. I don't know why you're muted. You shouldn't be, but yeah. Aw. Well, maybe you could.
Oh, Rebecca.
Yeah, she can't. She's not muted, but we're not hearing her.
Are you on a cell phone, Rebecca?
No, she's just. Yeah, we love you too,
No.
Rebecca. She's hugging herself.
Oh.
Hugging herself. So yes.
She's hugging you.
Let me move this over here because
things that are real are given and received in silence. Right?
Okay.
Back on the top.
Yeah, I guess you could. And then I'll just move where you were.
It's a good view.
It'll be better. Yeah, and then I'll just go where Mark was sitting. Yeah. Okay. Can you move the? Yeah.
Did you want to bring your kitty in?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Carol's gonna bring her. She's in the library. Okay, Mark, I need you to tilt it back, forward. I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay, can you guys hear okay? Because it's a total different position now. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So should we have the kitty first? We don't have, you know what? Really, although it's all good. She's my new kitten that came to heal me. Well, I mean, I was gonna get a kitty, then the war started, and then I didn't know whether I should get a new kitten during all this crazy time. My family lives in Israel. I have a lot of connection over there, and it was really. And I got, no, now is the time. Now is the time to bring in new life and love and beauty and innocence. I'm serious, that's the thing. She's such a gift, and I named her Erev, which is means evening in Hebrew. because she's gray like the evening, but I don't know what's holding her up.
Maybe
Yeah.
she's shy. Where is she
She's
going?
sleeping. She's sleeping.
Gabriella, can she play Kitten on the Keys? No.
Here she is.
Here's little Erin. I've been asleep.
Can you see her?
I've been asleep.
No.
Yes.
Okay, I'll show.
Uh-huh. And what's
That
the
is
story, Gabby, of how she came to you? Was she from a shelter or from
Yeah, she's from a shelter. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see
good
her.
luck.
She's
Oh,
such a-
she's beautiful.
She's 4 months now, almost. She's a Leo. Very, very. Whoops. She's very sociable and spunky, and then she crashes out.
Oh.
Okay, well then she's gonna go do her thing. She may start climbing the tree. I promise. All right. By the way, say Corey. Good to see you there. I don't know if Corey can talk there, but didn't get to. I see your picture. Okay. Well, this is I wrote I've written 5 poems in the last month. It was funny because when the 5th one came, I wrote Brian Darnell, who's my editor, and I just said, finally another one. It's just like these poems have helped me so much that I was waiting for Baba to give it to me, and when he did, it was such a relief, you know. So that's interesting kind of thing. So.
Does everybody here know that you have the book Ripe Time?
Oh yeah, I have my book. Can you? Oh, I'll get it. One of y'all. It's right over. I brought my book out because Carol's with the kitty, so she's involved.
This book here.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, David.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is my book. Got put out about 5-6 months ago now. Ripe Time. Yeah.
just love that title. Just it's so lovely, lovely.
Those were really early poems, so these are our most recent poems. All right. Is it okay? You guys ready? I'm going to start reading. Okay. The day after the new war began. Today was a trying to make sense of things day, my being far away, yet submerged in every moment. A puddle drenching day. I spoke to so many here, there, inside myself. I prayed in the silence between the syllables. At one moment, I had the image that Baba protected me. I was the yolk in his egg. The membrane around me was the sweetness of his love, and the shell of the egg, the dome of his samadhi. In that protection, I felt as hundreds of souls were rising, shocked in their murders, Baba calling them home. It is a day for mourning, a day for action. How do we reconcile this horror with the horror of our own making? It is not about justification. It is about grief. Oh, beautiful young ones dancing in their nature party by the border. 260 murdered, uncertain still how many stolen. Oh, heroic souls who went first. The captains, the fathers, the grandfathers, who rose to heaven consciously, I am sure, saving so many others. Oh, ones left in the safe rooms with no safety at all. Oh, those crying out who received no answer at all. Those who on bellies protected themselves when no soldiers came at all. So many strands of stories, each from a different person, each person with his or her own perspective. A bit of information here or there. I gathered them like bits of string, of fur, and stranded them together into a basket. Finally, at the very end of the day, I climbed into the basket I had made of all these bits of story wisdom, pain, and glory, sang the song of my land, and the shaking began to still.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Gaby. Wow.
So the second one is There is a Cave. There is a cave. Sounds like smoke. Green shadows rip the sky in two. I sit here safe, protected in glass, beauty. The shell of your dome over me, and I cry, hearing the shrieks far away, thousands of miles. There is a cave. I am here with my brethren, kidnapped. Small light from the very top of the cave. We are huddled together. Bread is thrown down. It is like my dome, but how different than my dome. How a cruel God can show, mirror light and dark in the shape of the world within us. Should I go on? Continue?
Yes. Yes. I'll say it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, these are, it was like sequential, so this is a few days later. On the ledge of sky, I sat up early and unexpected rose to the roof of the sky. Then I forgot why I had come for a while. From that position, it is so easy to forget words and the flow of imagining. Then a stab of steeples through the cloudy drifts. Where are all the people? Finally, I saw something beautiful in the haze. I saw a mother and child, or a mother and mother, or a woman and mother, or a child and mother, or a mother and father, embracing, reunion. Their bodies were whole in their soul bodies, and they were truly finding each other there. I cried because I always wondered if that really happened. Baba showed me this. Not of this world. Chagall is the closest to showing it. Then Baba showed me something like in the rear view of a car. It was one of the children murdered in the cars, rising through the metal cracks, rising. Then I was drawn to another level and saw the sea, the river of blood. It had patches and texture like a cloth, but it moved slowly, not on the land, but on the ledge of sky. And this was just maybe a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. The war goes on. The agony of choice is not mine to make, set me into meditation. Baba swept all the nations into his apron. Great black birds flew about him, gathering grain from his chin. The children's cries drowned in their softest sky. His name pulsed in vast heartbeats of cosmic sound. My heart held the images my mind could not contain. Numbed love began to unfreeze in the form of hot tears. They rushed the dry riverbed while large round rocks of silent sorrow choked the land in a mountain landslide. I cannot swallow, my old friend said, 3 miles from the northern border, where rockets are regularly heard. Almost everyone has evacuated. Who will make soup for you? He said, Gaby, I am not afraid. Baba, that is well for him. He is an old soldier. But the children, my love, I quake for them, captive, living at the whim of random kindness and certain cruelty. And for the little ones on bare, unprotected ground. So the last one is from just a day ago. I feel like all these poems, I hope they're very universal, because I think these issues are not political, and we all are dealing with them in our own way, and I want to give the support to all who are in suffering right now. They're sort of psychological in a way, but they're spiritual psychological. Right? They take us back to that it's all inside of us, actually. So this is called War. First came shock. Pain and grief were sure to follow. But later came the fear, lurking in a bunker beneath the earth. It's taken me a month to get to fear. It is dark and dank down there. My insides are like golden jelly. My tears sprinkle openly, uselessly, lost in sand. Then I saw the thousands of soldiers, peacemakers, citizens of kindness, standing strong, and I called back my shock to gird me. I am steadied by my shock. It is the grid of my skeleton cast as an outline against the florid sky, where the turtles of tanks wage war, and those who, with only hooks to hold the body together and clothes to scant, sweep by in the wind. I am steadied by my shock, because war is other. But I must not look away, or the fear will eat me alive. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Gabriella.
Jai Baba.
Thank you, great, beautiful people and good listeners.
Thank you for sharing your heart with us.
This is a wonderful body of poetry, Gaby, so important. If you add more, it will be more wonderful. It's all a part of the picture. I can't help it. While you were reading this wonderful poetry, Mark was back in the background playing with the kitty, and it was nice.
Perfect, perfect.
It was all part of the all part of it. Oh, thank you so much, Gaby and Mark, wherever you are. But what a special evening this has been.
Thank you, Betty, for being the host here, I think.
My pleasure to be part of this.
What did David say? Thank you, Betty, for being host.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
Hello.
Thank you,
Mark,
everybody.
Carol, Gabriella.
Good night.
Hi, David.
Hey, Baba.
Gaby,
Hey, Baba.
give your brother special love and thank you. He was wonderful.
Oren, yeah.
Oren, yeah. He ain't heavy.
It's nice to see Ralph here too.
Hey, Baba.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, David.
Jai Baba. Thank you.
Jai Baba.
Jai
me
Mer
see you
Baba.
more, huh?
Wonderful.
Sweet, sweet evening.
More and more. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba,
Hey,
Jai
That's
Baba.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Diana. Jay Papa.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Well, I guess I can stop the recording.
Bye.
Yeah. Jay Baba, Rosalie.
Jai Baba.